Good afternoon and welcome to Banks High School for the today's 3A District 1 baseball game between the Banks Braves and the visiting Westside Christian Eagles of Tigard. Apologize for our on-screen setup. We just moments ago were given the starting lineups for the Westside Christian Eagles. We'll try to get that updated for you a little bit as the game goes along. Banks coming off of an 11-0 win yesterday over Warrenton on the road. Tuesday, our last broadcast, a 4-1 loss. All 4 runs coming unearned. 3 runs scored on botched pickoff moves at second. The other run scored on a dropped fly ball in center field. Coach is still meeting with the umpires at home plate. Westside Christian has lost their only 2 league games. They are 3-4 overall with wins over Portland Christian, Colton, and Umatilla. Again, first 3 hitters for Westside Christian, Brian By, starting third baseman. Number 5, Colby Lip, shortstop, and number 34, Jonas Cartmill, playing in right field. Catcher number 14, Wyatt Pringle, will hit cleanup. Number 21, Nathan Broadhurst Collette. Nathan Broadhurst in center field. Number 17, Kiernan Webb, will be at first base. Number 4, Josiah Koss at second base. Leading off for the Eagles, number 2, third baseman Brian By. Starting pitcher for the Eagles will be number 7, Toby Stillwell. First pitch from Van Domlin is low and away for ball 1. Pitch is swung on high fastball, a little bit off the strike zone, but a swinging miss, 1-1. The 1-1 to Brian By is strike 2 called, looked low. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count to Brian By, starting third baseman for the Westside Christian Eagles of Tigard. Pitch is chopped foul off the plate. Count remains 1-2 on a late swing foul off the end of the bat. Pitch just misses 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count is even. Again, just underway. Banks and Westside Christian. Banks, the number 2 team in 3A baseball. Strike 3 called, out number 1. Van Domlin with his first K of the afternoon. Batting number 5, shortstop Colby Lip. First pitch swung on foul the opposite way off the first base side, 0-1. Breaking ball way up high, up around his face, crossed the plate, but well out of the strike zone, 1-1. 1-1 pitch is down and in. Called for a strike 2. It gets away from Ashton. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 from Jackson is swung on and knuckled foul straight back into the top of the screen. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 from Van Domlin steps out of the plate, takes a half swing at it, pops one into shallow right. Coming in to make the catch is Jack Lyda for out number 2. Batting right fielder number 34, Jonas Cartmill. First pitch from Van Domlin to Cartmill, grounded hard right back up the middle for a 2-out single for the Eagles. Now at the plate, cleanup hitter for the Eagles, number 14, Wyatt Pringle. Pitch from Van Domlin, well outside off the plate. Crossan looks the runner back to first. The 1-0 pitch is swung on, throw to first. It got him and nailed him as he tried to get back to the bag late. And top half of the inning ends on a pickoff move at first. No runs, no hits, or no runs, 1 hit, nobody left. And after half an inning, Westside Christian nothing. Banks coming up to bat in the bottom of the first. After this, from Jason Bond Remodeling.
Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
And we're back, bottom of the first inning. Westside Christian Did get a 2-out single, but runner got picked off to end the top half of the inning. Jackson Van Domelen with a strikeout, a pop fly to right, and a base hit for his start on the mound for the Braves this afternoon. Toby Stillwell gets the start for the Eagles. Catcher will be number 14, Wyatt Pringle, at first as we go around the diamond defensively for the Eagles. Number 17, Kiernan Webb at second base will be Josiah Koss, number 4. Starting starting shortstop, number 5, Colby Lipp. At third, number 2, Brian By. And in the outfield, left field, number 77, Alex Banky. Center fielder, Nathan Brookhurst. And in right field, number 34, Jonas Cartmill. For the Braves, it will be Gilbert, Kind, and Hesselman to start things off this afternoon. Leading off for the Braves, number 9, second baseman Lane Gilbert. Pitch is thrown behind him, ball 1. The 1-0. Pitch just misses outside, 2-0. The 2-0 is again taken, this time low, ball 3. Count. Breaking ball is taken all the way for a strike, and looked as that was the case from up here. Perfectly thrown pitch. 3-1 the count. The pitch from Stillwell. Hard grounder to third. Oh, nice play by the third baseman. Throw to first. Go! Oh, they're going to say he was able to make the stop cleanly as it rolled to the first baseman after a hop. Out number 1 for Banks. Batting number 18, first baseman Logan Kind. Pitch from Cartmill is fouled straight back over the top, 0-1. Infield not looking in too good a shape. We were expecting dry conditions, but just a 30% chance of showers today. But rain did arrive late in the afternoon, and there's the first base hit of the game for the Braves as Logan Kind gets one through the gap between short and third for a 1-out single. Batting number 1, shortstop Wyatt Hesselman. Braves are scheduled to play Rainier tomorrow. That game will be moved to the Ridgefield Raptors home field up near Alene Casino. Pitch is low for ball 1. One on count to Wyatt. Logan the runner at first after a 1-out single to left. Pitch is swung on and home run distance, but needs to straighten that out a little bit as that one gets all the way past the batting cage. Evens the count, 1-1 strike. Justin Walters, the cleanup hitter on deck, scored the only run in Tuesday's loss, or had the only RBI in Tuesday's loss to Neocani. That pitch misses ball 2, 2-1 strike. 2-1 from Cartmill, down and in, gets away from the catcher Pringle, throw to second, late throw, In there easily is Logan Kind. He's in scoring position with one out, and that takes away the double play with a runner in second. 3-1 the count to Wyatt. Cartmill, right-hander delivers, pitch-breaking ball, and that one's going to be driven to center, but it's going to be caught for out number 2, and Logan will have to retreat back to second base with 2 outs. Cleanup hitter at the plate, number 3, third baseman Justin Walters. Center fielder Nathan Brookhurst Collette making the catch. Pitches outside, gets away from Pringle. Again, the late throw to third, not in time, and Logan is going to be just one base away from picking up the first score of the game. One ball count to Justin Walters. Pitch is grounded hard to third. Throw to first. Runner will come home on the play, and that will do it for the first inning. No runs. A base hit by Logan Kind on a one-out single to left. He reaches third, but is unable to score. No runs. A hit and a runner left after one complete. Still no score. Back after this 1-minute break from Sarah Hesselman, Premier Property Group.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748. Your local lender, Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, 503-327-5302, or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter. Union Home Mortgage, official sponsor of the PBR. Union Home Mortgage promises cap. Christy Van Meter is licensed in Oregon 1700271, Washington MLO-1700271, and Arizona 1039867. Union Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 2229.
Westside Christian catcher Wyatt Pringle leads off the top of the second for the Eagles. First pitch from Jackson is downstairs for ball 1. The 1-0 from Jackson catches the outer edge. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pinks in their home white uniforms, navy blue pinstripes, navy blue lettering with Vegas gold trim. In cursive font, navy blue hats with navy blue and Vegas gold arrowhead logo. Westside Christian in their gray uniforms. Red numerals with black trim, red baseball caps, black bill with white WC on the center of the cap. 3-1 the count to Wyatt Pringle. Top of the second, no score between the second-ranked Banks Braves, 9-2 on the season, and the 3-4 Westside Christian Eagles. Full count to Wyatt Pringle to start the second. No score. 3-2, swung on and missed. There's the second strikeout of the game for Jackson Van Domlin, out number 1 in the top of the second. Batting number 21, center fielder Nathan Brookhurst. First pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Fastball in the inside corner, down 1-1. 1-1 pitch from Jackson, popped up to the right fielder. Lyda is underneath it. Jack Lyda makes the catch for out number 2. Batting first baseman number 17, Kiernan Webb. Kiernan Webb, first baseman, looks like he has a lot of power at the plate. Swings at a first pitch, just gets a piece of it straight back into the pipe on the backstop. 0-1. Pitch from Jackson backs him off the plate. Strike 2 called, down and in. 0-2 the count. Jackson Van Domelen looking for his third strikeout of the afternoon to end the top half of the second. Overthrew that one, missed a little bit low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Still has a couple of pitches to play with. 2 outs for the Eagles here in the top of the second. No score. Jackson Van Domelen on the hill for the Braves. Backs that one off. Backs him off the plate that time. Well inside. Would have hit him if he hadn't have jumped out of the batter's box. 2-2. From Jackson. Strike 3 called to end the top half. Jackson Van Domelen picks up his third strikeout of the afternoon. And after an inning and a half, it's still Westside Christian nothing, Banks nothing when we return with the bottom of the second.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of Westside's greatest hits. Listen hourly for Westside news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
And we're back, bottom of the second. Leading off for the Braves will be, I believe, number 10, Ashton Crossan. Correction, number 19, Blake Jewett. Leading off the bottom of the second for the Braves, designated hitter, number 19, Blake Jewett. First pitch from Stillwell, it hit him, and the Braves have their second base runner of the game to lead off the bottom of the second. Batting number 10, catcher Ashton Crossan. Showing bunt, and this one's going to go foul up along the right next to the on-deck path off the third base side. 0-1. Stillwell. This is down and in, 1 ball and 1 strike. Does not start facing the plate. Starts with a Lined up to the side. Pitch is bunted up the third base side. Stillwell, the throw to first, no play, and now runners at first and second. Had a little bit of a problem picking the ball up off the wet grass, and now no outs, and runners at first and second for number 20, Wyatt Selleck. At the plate for the Braves, number 20, center fielder Wyatt Selleck. Again, showing bunt, just gets a piece of it a little bit high, straight back into the center of the backstop, 0-1. Braves with a good opportunity to score the first run of the game here in the bottom of the second with 2 runners aboard and nobody out. Blake Jewett got hit by the first pitch of the bottom of the second, and Ashton Crossan got aboard on a bunt up the third base side. Pitch gets away from Pringle, no play, and 1-1 the count. Both runners now in scoring position. The 1-1 breaking ball outside corner, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 from Stillwell, down and away, bounces in front of Pringle, but able to keep it within easy distance, 2-2. Not far enough to get Blake Jewett a chance at the plate. Again, runners at second and third, 2-2 the count, nobody out. In the bottom of the second, pitch is swung on and chopped foul, pulled off to the inside, off the first base side, still 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes, no score in the bottom of the second, but runners at second and third for the Braves. The pitch from Stillwell, breaking ball. Ooh. Looked like it may have got the inner edge, but it's ruled ball 3. A very close pitch. 3-2 the count. Full count to Wyatt Selleck, Braves center fielder. No score. Runners at second and third. Breaking ball, misses inside, ball 4. Now nobody out on the bases loaded for the Braves. And a hitter, number 5, Christian Lyda. Batting for Banks, number 5, left fielder Christian Lyda. Pitch misses down. Pringle keeps it in front of him, ball 1. So Jewett at third, Crossan at second, and Wyatt Selleck with a walk on a full count pitch. 1-0 to Christian Lyda. Pitch is down. Ooh, called. Strike on a pitch that looked down around the ankles, 1-1. 1-1 pitch from Stillwell, swung on and hard chopper to short. Only play is to first, and they will get Christian, but he will score a run on the play as Blake Jewett crosses the plate, and it's 1-0 Banks with 1 out in the bottom of the second. So Christian Lyda drives in a run with a 5-3 sacrifice. 1-0 Braves as Blake Jewett comes home to score. Runners at second and third, 1 out, pitch. Nice breaking ball that time, called strike, 0-1. Jack Lyda, the hitter. Pitch from Stillwell, misses outside, ball 1. Batting right fielder, number 8, Jack Lyda. The 1-1 from Stillwell, breaking ball, rips one right to the third baseman, and now they got Crossan caught in a rundown. They're going to look him back to back to the bag at third, and now all runners are going to be safe as Brian By was unable to make the catch cleanly at third. Top of the order for the Braves, number 9, Lane Gilbert. So still one out. 1-0. Again, the base is loaded, this time for Lane Gilbert. Braves second baseman will restart the order. Pitch from Stillwell. Down and in, ball one. The 1-0 pitch, hard swing, gets a piece of it off the plate, bounces straight back, 1-1. The 1-1 from Cartmill, taken, nice breaking ball, 1-2 the count. Got to get the bat off the shoulders. Great opportunity to create a sizable lead here in the bottom of the second. Do not want to strike out with the bases loaded for the second out of the inning. The pitch this time, hard chopper up the third base side. Play at the plate is going to be in time. Oh no, I think they said that he missed the tag. Pringle made the catch in time. Some discussion with the Westside Christian bench. For now, the run scores under some controversy. Eels head coach Meadow Lemon coming out to discuss the play with the home plate umpire. 2-0. Still one out. Still the bases are loaded. Cartmill to the left-handed hitter Logan Kine pops this one straight up, and it's going to drift foul off right next to somebody sitting in one of the top rows of the bleachers. 0-1. Throw was there in time, but I think there was some confusion as to whether it was a force out or a tag out. 1-1 the count, 2-0 lead for Banks. Logan Kine rips one to center field, diving, making the grab, tagging on the play though, and scoring is Wyatt Selleck for a 3-0 lead. Batting number 1, shortstop Wyatt Hesselman. So runners at first and second, a 3-0 lead for Banks. Runners go on the pitch and no throw. Runners at second and third now. Pitch misses low and inside to Wyatt, ball one. 3 runs for Banks, all coming in the bottom of the second. Pitch down and in, nearly hit Wyatt. He trusted, though, that it would not. Never even flinched or tried to back out of the box. 2-0. 2-0 count. Pitch is swung on, and that's lifted to the gap in left center, and 2 runs will score. Around comes Jack Lyda. Lane Gilbert will score, and Wyatt Hesselman with a 2 RBI single with 2 outs in the bottom of the second makes the score 5-0. Batting number 3, third baseman Justin Walters. And Wyatt goes on the pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch is lifted to right, and that's going to get off the fence, nearly left the park. Another Wyatt will score, and it's an RBI double for Justin Walters off the wall and left. Batting number 19, designated hitter Blake Jewett. Justin Walters at second. Pitch nearly gets away from Pringle, but Walters will stay put, 1-0. .315 to left, 370 to center field, 315 also to right. The dimensions here at Banks High School, about 25 miles west of Portland. Justin Walters hit with that one kind of right off the base of the wall near the 315 marker in left. 2-0 from Cartmill. Pitch gets away from Pringle, but they're not going to send Walters. 3-0 the count. And Westside Christian has kind of fallen apart since that second run of the game scored on that controversial play at the plate that looked like an easy out. 3-0 the count, ticking all the way, misses high for ball 4. Now runners at first and second, 2 outs, all, and a 6-0 lead for the Braves in the bottom of the second. Batting catcher number 10, Ashton Crossan. Cartmill kicks and delivers. Pitch is lined back up the middle. Had some break to it as it crossed over second base, and another RBI for the Braves. It's now a 7-0 lead with 2 outs. Runners at the corners with still 2 outs. Batting center fielder number 20, Wyatt Selleck. I think we're going to get a designated runner at first base. Designated runner at first base, number 4, Cade Long. So Ashton Crossan will come back in and get ready to put his gear on to get ready for defense. And this one is chopped to third. Toss to first is off the bag, and another run's going to score. It's now 8-0 as Wyatt Selleck's going to reach on a 2-base error. Batting number 5, left fielder Christian Lyda. Pitch is driven to left and racing in, able to make the grab to end the inning, but Banks explodes for 8 runs, one of those coming under controversial circumstances in the bottom of the second. We get to the top of the third. Banks blowing this one open now. It's Banks 8, Westside Christian 0 when we return with the top of the third inning.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, Anytime is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483.
And we're back, top of the third inning. Banks with 8 runs in the bottom of the second to blow this thing open from a scoreless tie. First pitch from Jackson is taken outside to number 4, Josiah Koss. Batting second baseman, number 4, Josiah Koss. 1-0, misses down and away, 2-0. Pitch from Jackson, misses low, ball 3. Three no count, taken all the way for a 4-pitch walk. Batting number 7, starting pitcher Toby Stillwell. Pitch from Dan Van Domlin. Backs him off the plate as he shows bunt, 1-0. Jackson's thrown 5, now 6 straight pitches. He backs him off the plate that time. Ball 2. Has yet to throw a strike here in the top of the third. The Banks with a sizable 8-0 lead. Runner at first, Josiah Koss, the second baseman, taken all the way that time for a nice pitch. 2-1. Toby Stillwell, the starting pitcher for the Eagles batting. Westside Christian of Tiger, located just east of the Tiger 217 exit. Bunted up the third base side. Walters the throw to first. Lead runner will get over to second, 1 out. Bottom of the order at the plate for Westside, number 77, left fielder Alex Banky. Pitch from Jackson gets away, and they're not going to send the runner across, and has to go all the way to the backstop to get it, ball 1. And Jackson really having a hard time finding the plate here in the bottom of the third. He's not thrown very many strikes. The 1-0 bunts this one foul into the top of the screen right side. 1 ball and 1 strike. One from Jackson. Strike 2 called. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the hitter Alex Banky, bottom of the order for Westside Christian. Pitch is taken upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Westside Christian, the former site of City, actually I think it still is, also the site of City Bible Church. Westside Christian lost in the 3A State Boys basketball title to Cascade Christian of Medford. They do not play football. Pitch from Jackson. Swung on and missed. There's a 4th K for Jackson on the afternoon. 2 outs. Runner at second. Top of the order, number 2, third baseman Brian By. Big lumbering Jackson Van Domelen. Pitch on the outer half at the knees, 0-1. Expected to return for football next year as Banks hopes to make it 1 game closer than they did last year as they lost to Kennedy in the 3A state semifinals for football. 0-2. Kennedy will be in their league next year. Kennedy of Mount Angel, located near Woodburn. 0-2 the count. The pitch from Van Domelen. He flares it foul deep down the right field line. It's going to drift just past the visitors' bullpen off the first base side. Count remains 0-2. 0-2 the count. 2 outs. Jackson Van Domelen. Pretty decent job on the mound, finding the strike zone here after kind of a rough start to the 3rd inning, despite not allowing a run. And a 4-pitch walk to start the inning. Strike 3 called as By has a discussion with the home plate umpire and heads back to the dugout. That's the 5th K on the afternoon for Jackson Van Domelen. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Still Banks 8. Westside Christian nothing. Back after this from Specialty Screen Printing.
Specialty Screen Printing in Yamhill offers your business the creativity and expertise to print your logo on a variety of items. Owners Ken and Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com.
There's a new premier fiber internet provider in Vernonia featuring friendly and helpful customer service. Sign up with Gorge Networks today for symmetrical speed fiber internet, 300 meg or 1 gig speeds with managed Wi-Fi included in the low monthly price. No contracts or price increases. Refer a friend and get a free month of service. Make the switch to Gorge Networks today. Call 541-436-0223. You can also email us at sales@gorge.net.
And we're back. Bottom of the 3rd inning. We have a new pitcher for Westside Christian, number 21, Nathan Brookhurst. New pitcher for the Eagles, number 21, starting center fielder Nathan Brookhurst. Leading off the bottom of the 3rd for the Braves, number 8, right fielder Jack Lyda, bottom of the order. Eight nothing Braves lead. Jack Lyda, the hitter. Pitch is taken all the way for a strike on a breaking ball, 0-1. Pitch from Brookhurst. Breaking ball swung on and missed. That had a huge drop, about a 12-6 drop as Jack took a whiff at it. 0-2 the count. The pitch, breaking ball. That time he's able to lift one down the left field line. Fair ball. That's going to be another base hit for the Braves. Lyda rounding short, or a second. The throw to second, it would have been in time, but it's high off the glove of the second baseman, Josiah Koss. And Banks has a runner in scoring position to start the 3rd. Top of the order, 3rd time at the plate for second baseman Lane Gilbert. Pitch from Brookhurst. Pitch is chopped hard up the third base side. Over to short. Throw to first. No throw. I think he was waiting to see what the second baseman was, or runner at second was going to do, and what should have been an easy out on a toss from short to first. Fielder holds on to the ball. No throw. Batting first baseman number 18, Logan Kind. Left-handed hitter at the plate. One of the Braves' probably biggest power hitter. Breaking ball, and that's driven to right, and that's going to be deep. All the way up against the wall over the head of the right fielder. Jonas Cardmill rounding third is actually 2 runs are going to score. It's now 10-0, and now Logan Kind has turned a no-out double into a triple. 2 runs have scored. It's now 10-0. Shortstop number 1, Wyatt Hesselman batting for the Braves. Pitch from Cartmill, and ooh, it hit him. I thought it was inside. Didn't think it was that much inside, but one pitch and he heads to first. Batting third baseman number 3, Justin Walters. First pitch, misses, ball 1. Runners at the corner, still nobody out. 10-0 lead for Banks, and Walters swings at a pitch well off the plate, gets a piece of it. Oh. I thought it was a foul ball. Wyatt is at second. No, they're not sending him back to first, so apparently it's a swing and a miss off the glove of the catcher. Pringle, the 1-1, and that's driven to the gap. In left center, it's going to drop for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. That's 3 RBIs on the afternoon for Wyatt, or for Justin Walters, and it's 12-0. Batting number 19, DH Blake Jewett. Pitch is in the dirt for ball 1 from Brookhurst. One out, runner at first. Nice pitch. Breaking ball started up high, drops just enough to catch the outer part of the plate. 1-1. Brookhurst kicks and fires, pitches off the plate and low. I think it bounced to Pringle that time. 2-1. Banks with 8 runs in the bottom of the second, 4 here in the bottom of the third. Breaking ball starts way up high, a little bit inside. Nice, again, nice drop to it as it came near the plate, but misses inside. 3-1. Curse, nice delivery, misses outside for ball 4. Runners at first and second, still nobody out. Catcher number 10, Ashton Crossan, batting for Banks. "12-0 lead, no outs, pitch well outside, ball 1. The 1-0 from Brookhurst, hard chopper to short. Slow roller, throw to first, no play. Now the bases are loaded, still nobody out. Well, Banks had an 11-0 lead at Warrenton yesterday, a 17-0 win over Valley Catholic Saturday. Batting center fielder number 20, Wyatt Selleck. Bases are loaded. Pitch from Brookhurst. Breaking ball. Slow roller back to the pitcher. No, throw to first. It just does get there in time for the first out, but another run will score. Batting number 5, left fielder Christian Lyda. First pitch to Christian, a called strike as he nods his head in agreement as he steps out of the batter's box momentarily. Brookhurst. Long look at the plate. Kicks in, delivers, strike 2 called on the outer edge. Turns to look at his dugout. Pitch from Brookhurst. That one bounces in front of the plate outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Eight runs in the second, 5 in the third. Pitch from Brookhurst. Strike 3 called. Christian can't believe it. Looked outside, but it's going to be out number 2. Bases are loaded. Batting bottom of the order, right fielder Jack Lyda. Pitch from Brookhurst. Started high and broke off the plate. Ball 1. The 1-0, 2 outs, bottom of the third. That pitch misses as well. 2-0 the count, bases loaded. I think the 17 runs in the win over Valley Catholic on Saturday, the most the Braves have scored this season. That pitch misses outside. Ball 3. Three-0 from Brookhurst, and he goes with the pitch. That's going to drop down the right field line. 1 run is going to score. Another run will score. And it's 15-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Well, after the way we weren't at the Warrenton game, but we were a little bit surprised with that score. Batting number 9, second baseman Lane Gilbert. We were a little bit surprised by that score because Neocani, Banks, Warrenton, and Valley Catholic currently are would be the 4 playoff teams from 3A District 1 for the 3A baseball playoffs in the state of Oregon. Pitch is downstairs for ball 1. Especially after the way Banks played defensively in that 4-1 loss to Neocani, where all 4 runs scored unearned. And now going with the pitch, and nice effort, but gets away from the diving second baseman, and they're going to tag the runner out at second. I believe that's Jack Lyda. The Braves do tack on 7 more runs, and after 3 innings, it's Banks 15 and Westside Christian nothing. We'll be back with the top of the 4th inning in just a moment.
Do you or someone you know own a business? As a local business ourselves, we know how important daily operations are, which is why we offer small dollar business loans for equipment, building upgrades, machinery, and more. The credit union even provides employee benefits for business members. Learn more at wanafcu.org or ask to speak with a commercial team member today. Again, to learn more, visit wanafcu.org. In Likeness of You offers caricatures, face painting, temporary tattoos, indoor and outdoor games, arcade games, and even costume hero birthday events. Since 2013, they've even held corporate events for some of the biggest companies in the world. For more information or to book your next party, go to inlikenessofyou.com, thebash.com, or call 503-858-0164. That's 503-858-0164.
And we're back, top of the fourth inning. Banks a 15-0 lead in control since the bottom of the second here at home against Westside Christian, looking to get their 10th win of the season. Leading off for the Eagles, number 5, shortstop Colby Lip. First pitch from Jackson, swung on and lifted to the right side. It's going to drift foul over the bounce off the top of the visitors' dugout off the first base side, 0-1. The 0-1 to Lip, L-I-P-P, strike 2 call on the outer edge. Jonas Cartmill, right fielder on deck. Wyatt Pringle, the catcher. After that, 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Eagles. Check swing on the outer edge. They say he went. Lip trying to show the umpire what he did with the bat. It's going to be to no avail. Out number 1 for the Eagles. Strikeout number 6 for Jackson Van Domlin. At the plate, Jonas Cartmill, the right fielder. First pitch is swung on. Nice pitch. 0-1 into the glove. Catcher number 34, Jonas Cartmill at the plate. The 0-1 to Cartmill, well outside that time to the left-handed hitter, 1-1. 1-1, 1 out again, well outside, 2-1. Jackson Van Domlin, 6 strikeouts through 3 1/3, 15-0 lead, 2-1 the count to Jonas Cartmill, the right fielder for Westside Christian. Showing bunt and misses for strike 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two misses up and away. Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two from Jackson. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 7 Ks for Jackson Van Domlin here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Batting for Westside, catcher number 14, Wyatt Pringle. Top of the 4th inning, 15-0 Banks. Knuckleball to the shallow part or deep part of the infield. Coming over to make the catch, Lane Gilbert racing over towards first for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Jackson Van Domlin dominating on the hill for the Braves. 7 strikeouts through 4 innings of pitching for the Braves. Bottom of the 4th, Banks 15 and Westside Christian nothing. When we return after this from Westside Mobile Media.
Westside Mobile Media is home to Westside's greatest hits. Great top 40 hits from the 70s to today with artists like the Bee Gees, Madonna, Billy Joel, Cyndi Lauper, Whitney Houston, Elton John, NSYNC, Jennifer Lopez, Imagine Dragons, Adele, and more. Local news, sports, and weather updates for Portland's Westside and live broadcasts of Banks High School athletics. Check us out at westsidesgreatesthits.com for advertising opportunities. Email westsidemobilemedia@gmail.com or call 971-330-8122.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And we're back, bottom of the fourth inning. Banks a 15-0 lead. Right now it appears with Banks doing so much between so many different players that right now our Oregon Army National Guard hero of the game looks to be Jackson Van Domlin. Struck out 7 hitters so far in just 4 innings of work for the Braves. Batting number 18, Logan Kine, first baseman, to lead off the bottom of the fourth. Nathan Brookhurst will stay in as pitcher for Westside Christian. That pitch nails Logan in the back. I don't know where, just completely wild pitch. Batting for the first time for the Braves, Luke Bigsby. Batting for the first time for the Braves, number 6, Luke Bigsby. First pitch low and away, ball 1. One 0 pitch taken upstairs, 2-0. Two 0 pitch, well outside, ball 3. Definitely home run power, does not see a lot of playing time. Pitch is going to be driven hard to third. Throw to second is going to be in time to get Logan Kine as he runs out of the base path. Luke Bigsby will reach on a fielder's choice. Batting number 3, Justin Walters, third baseman. Pitch is well outside, ball 1. Batting number 3, third baseman Justin Walters. Pitch gets away from Pringle, but definitely no speed in Luke Bigsby at first. 2-0 the count to Justin Walters. 1 out, 15-0 lead in the bottom of the fourth. Breaking ball turned on and ripped foul off the first base side over towards the bag at third, foul. 2-1. And that's going to get through the gap over the head of the shortstop into left field. Runners at first and second. Still 1 out. For Cade Long, first time at the plate, did pinch run or come in as a designated runner earlier in the game. First time at the plate for number 4, Cade Long. And we're going to get a pinch runner at first base, Blake Jewett. Designated hitter at first base, number 19, Blake Jewett. Time called. Oh, they're going to make Blake Jewett come off. And now back in, Justin Walters will go back to first. So I'm not sure the ruling there, but Blake Jewett comes off the field. Justin Walters returns as the runner at first base. Strike one to Cade Long. Pitch from Brookhurst, breaking ball upstairs, 1-1. Home plate umpires took his mask off and now saying something to both benches. And now we're set to resume play. 1-1 the count to Cade Long. Runners at first and second. Luke Bigsby at second. Justin Walters at first. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. .4:30 scheduled start. Seemed like it may have gotten started a little bit later than that. Hard grounder to short. The lead runner will get thrown out easily. Luke Bigsby, nice effort. And out number 2 on the throw to third on the fielder's choice. Batting number 10, Ashton Crossan, Braves catcher. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Pitch is swung on and golfed foul off the plate, 0-1. Eight runs in the second, 7 runs in the third. 15-0 lead for Banks with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. Breaking ball up and in to Ashton, evens the count 1-1. Pitch swung on, hard grounder slow to short, to his knee, no play. Now the bases are loaded. Center fielder number 20, Wyatt Selleck, batting for Banks. Nice play by the shortstop Colby Lip to make the stop from a knee, but could not get up in time to make the throw to first. Nice job by head coach Meadow Lemon to recognize the great defensive effort despite not picking up the out. And now we have a discussion with Braves head coach Joe Baumgartner at third with the infield umpire before we resume play. Selleck is set, and pitch is called a strike on the outside, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch swung on, hard grounder to short again. A throw to first in time for out number 3. No runs. Banks does get a couple more base runners, and after 4 innings, Braves in control, well on their way to their 10th win of the season. Banks 15. And Westside Christian nothing when we return after this for the top of the 5th. Should be a quick inning and a final here in just a moment when we return after this from Jason Bond Remodeling.
Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145.
Top of the fifth inning, all kinds of defensive changes for Banks as they got a couple new hitters in last inning with a commanding 15-run lead. Luke Bigsby now in at first. Logan Kine moves from first to short. Christian Lyda moves from left to third as new pitcher Justin Walters started at third base defensively. Looks like Cade Long is now going to be in left field for the Braves. Playing in left field for the Braves defensively, number 4, Cade Long. And I don't believe Jack Lyda is still in at right field either. Can't see the number on the player from here, but all kinds of changes defensively as Nathan Brookhurst will be the first hitter here in the top of the fifth. The last chance for the Eagles. Got to come up with at least 5 runs to send it to the bottom half. Could be Riley Purdue in right field, who was not played. First pitch from Justin Walters. Nice fastball, blew it past him, 0-1. Flock of geese flying high overhead towards the south. 0-1 the count from the pitch from Walters. Tries to nibble at the outer edge, misses low and away, 1-1. One from Justin, breaking ball, misses high. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 pitch, downstairs, bounces high and away from Justin off his shin guard into the top portion of the short section of the backstop towards the third base dugout. 3-1. Started off the at-bat with a beautiful fastball, has missed the plate since 3 straight times. Pitch that time is going to be line to the second baseman, Lane Gilbert. Made that one look harder than it needed to. Thought it was going to come back to him and had to dive late to make the catch. 1 out for Westside Christian here in the bottom of the fifth. Batting first baseman number 17, Kiernan Webb. Time call, and I think we're going to get a pinch hitter for Westside Christian. And pinch hitter will be number 9, Rudy Groff. Batting for Westside Christian for the first time, number 9, Rudy Groff. First pitch misses low, ball 1. The 1-0, and pitch is taken for a strike at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 from Walters, pitch swung on and missed, strike 2. 1-2 from Walters. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 for his first K. And Westside Christian is down to their final out. Batting number 4, second baseman Josiah Koss. First pitch, strike 1 called on a fastball on the inside half of the plate. 0-1. The 0-1 from Walters. Just misses low. I'm pretty sure it got the outside edge of the plate, but too far below the strike zone. 1-1 the count. Pitch from Walters. Misses low and away, ball 2. Again, Banks will be at Ridgefield Sports Complex, home of the West Coast League Ridgefield Raptors, to take on Rainier tomorrow. We will not be there for that broadcast. 2-2 the count, and now the Eagles are down to their final pitch, trailing 15-0 with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Pitch from Walters, late swing, and flings that one foul up the first base side on deck path over towards his own dugout. Count remains even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 from Walters, delivers, and strike 3 called for the second K of his outing, and that is a complete 5-inning victory for the Banks Braves. 8 runs in the second, 7 in the third is all it took. 15 runs in just 2 innings. Banks continuing their offensive onslaught here over the last 2 games as Meadow Lemon and Joe Baumgartner share a discussion with some friendly camaraderie. At the completion of this game. Our Oregon Army National Guard hero of the game goes to Jackson Van Domlin. Strikes out 7 in 4 innings, only allowing a couple of hits. Ashton Crossan going out to meet the head coach for Westside Christian as the Braves will go out for their team meeting in left field and pick up their 10th win of the season on just 2 losses. A loss to 4A Scappoose 10-0 and a loss to Neocani in league on Tuesday 4-1. Not sure of our next home broadcast. We will not be at we will not be at Ridgefield tomorrow as the Braves take on Rainier. We'll keep you updated on social media on when our next broadcast will be. We hope you've enjoyed listening to tonight's game. Hope you have an enjoyable weekend, and stay safe, stay blessed, and we hope to join you sometime next week with more exciting Banks Braves baseball as they are set to make yet another playoff run. Enjoy the rest of your